Also, switching gears here, we've got to check in with Yahoo Finance's Blikre joining us now for a quick check of the markets. Jared.
Yeah, auspicious start to this holiday shortened week. Check out the S&P 500. It's down almost 2%, having its worst day. Dow is having its worst day in a couple weeks. It's down a little bit more. The value trade really flagging today, and that's because of what we're seeing in the bond market. We're seeing the yield curve shift down. Now, here's the 5-year T-note yield down 5 basis points. Let's take a look at what it's done over the last 2 months. This is a huge move here, even more so on the more closely watched 10-year T-note yield. Now, this is down 4 basis points today, a little bit less, but testing those lows that we had from our last session, which was last Friday. All in all, this move right here, lots of consternation for the equities market, not going to help out value stocks, but in the end, it could help out growth stocks. So once the volatility settles, and we're going to talk about the currency market moves with Ines Ferre at the top of the next hour, which I'm going to be hosting here, we see energy and materials taking a huge whack down to the downside. Energy XLE is off 5%. And just take a look at what's happened year to date. So energy is still the best performing sector of the year, but up 24%. And I'll tell you what, over the last 10 days, getting whacked as well with a lot of other things, guys.
Jared, you are indeed the Bitcoin whisperer. And I'm just doing some rudimentary chart analysis here. And you really get the sense Bitcoin prices could test those late 2020 lows, and those lows were below 18,000 a pop.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for them to test some prior highs, but we also have those prior lows in place. So let's take a look at a 1-year chart. This is going to show us the record highs from last year. This was just short of 69,000, and we're going to have to go back farther. We're going to have to go back 3 years to see these levels that we're testing. We can see it a little bit better on a candlestick chart, but 13,000, and that is the level right here that we were up against for some period of time. That is what I think could be the ultimate support here. Now, the converse to this, if it goes to the downside, looks like I can't annotate here, but we could see those lows of 3,500. That is a huge wipeout. The fact that crypto prices have come down this much, this fast, and not even fast, in a pretty regular fashion for a lot of the major coins like Bitcoin and Ether, this has been slow and steady for the most part. Now we're starting to see the phase where we are having wipeouts. And the latest weekend one, par for the course here. And I know Val hates this word, but I have to say it. There's never one cockroach. You're always going to have more that come to light when you have a period of economic contraction. That may be what we're in right now. GDP went negative. We also have the Fed. The Fed, quantitative tightening, that is weighing on the markets as well. Plus, it is the dog days of summer, and simply not many people are trading, guys.
If you live in the South, it's referred to as a palmetto bug, I believe.
There you go.
Always more than one palmetto bug. Yes. It's interesting, though, here, too. When we think about the broader Bitcoin move, what does this winter or washout or wipeout also mean for some of the altcoins?
I think a lot of them are just going to go permanently. It's going to be like the dot-com bubble bust, where you're going to have a few winners and a lot of losers. We remember pets.com from back in the day, so we'll see.